Hello, and welcome back to FF14, in which I have decided to be reborn as a bush. I bet you were... I know what you're thinking. I didn't know you could do that. Well, I can. You can't. You're not allowed. This mic is not positioned properly. It is now. A bush reborn. Yeah, that's the actual real title. Anyway, no, actually though, what is this thing doing? Where are you? I'm not. Huh, when did I stand up? I was sitting. I don't know at what point I started standing. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyway, FF14. Chat blur thing still not working. Before it was because I forgot to install it. Now I installed it and OBS had an update and I didn't think, oh hey, maybe I shouldn't do that because that will break things. And so there's just I can't do anything about that. Granted, I could go back to the old thing and putting my face in front of it, but I'm not doing that because I don't feel like it. So for now, we just have to deal with whatever may come out of the chat. So there was an update. There's new story things. I guess I need to go to that's Rotterdam. Manderville thing. I did actually do that. I have... Oh, wait, no. Right, I switched it. It's this one, but this is... Yeah, the Manderville Scythe. So there was another cutscene. I didn't know there would be more cutscenes. So I guess you just don't get to see that, but yeah. That's what it looks like. Whoop. Yeah. In case you wanted to know. Other than that. Oh, I have a better headgear. That's all. That's all else you missed, I guess. Yeah, there's an update. There is actually new stuff in the gold saucer. Actually, there are multiple things with this update. For one, where is... There you are. Let's see. Anyway, the wind blows is next. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll get to do Leap of Faith at some point, because there are new things with Leap of Faith. I don't know if there's some place where you can see the Gold Saucer's schedule. There might be. There's probably a menu for it somewhere, but I have no clue where. Oh, right. I need to... I haven't done this yet today, so I guess I'll do it now. Also, yeah, there's news. What? I didn't mean to do that. There's news, but we're not doing that today, so because I don't have time. I also didn't mean to do that. That's fine. 697, cool. Which is 21, right? I'll just do that. I shouldn't have done it. I also can't count. that was you know, that wasn't totally intentional. You need some sadness to go with the good times, because reasons. Anyway. Yeah, there's stuff in the gold saucer. Oh, speaking of things in the gold saucer. You? I don't actually know where it is. I mean, I'll know it immediately. I'll recognize it immediately because of how much it costs. It won't... I don't need to... Oh, there it is. 4 million. There is now an even more expensive mount. I have 1.5. We're a little under halfway there. So now I need to get 2 cactuses. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get there someday. So that was added. And then, other than that, I don't think I need to do this necessarily, but... Time to grind and gamble for a square piece of cement. I believe that's just referring to the key itself. Pretty sure I have already gotten the numbers for this. Yeah, for this week. Yeah, okay. Thing starts in 6 minutes. We're not sticking around for that. I don't have anything else to do here, so... And also, I'm pretty sure I've done all the other, like, easy stuff for, Old Saucer for this week. Well, I have to do one more gate, I guess. I guess that would give me another 5,000. But that one in particular is super luck-based. I don't think I've ever won it. It also doesn't help that it just doesn't show up that often. So there's that, too. Chocobo races. Yeah, not gonna bother with that. Alright, well, where are we going? Where are we going? Story. We're doing story. We're going to do story things. We will do that. Oops. Are you ready for story time? Also, just let you know in advance, we are not getting through everything today. That's not happening. Gold Saucer isn't the story. Well, I mean, you know, that's the real story, but that's, you know, that's the story they don't want you to know about. I'm not allowed to tell you about that story. That's the secret story, so, oh well. Varshan's eyes seem to brighten at your arrival. Ah, Maria, as always, your timing is most fortuitous. Wish to share with you news concerning Zero. You'll recall that, in exchange for ether, she agreed to aid us in our search for my sister. At Y'shtola's suggestion, I began providing said ether in the form of food. Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable and has been eating steadily. Oh, right, yeah, she eats food now. I was like, what? Right. In large part due to that, she claims to have already made a full recovery. If you and the others are ready as well, I would set forth for the void once more. Excellent. I shall inform Y'shtola and Estinian, and then go to collect my other vessel from the alchemists. In the meantime, might I ask you to fetch Zero? She was absent when I visited her chambers earlier, but I suspect you'll find her in the corridor connecting Yuge and Kama. It seems she's grown partial to the view of the city it affords. Once you have attended to our respective tasks, let us gather here. Right. I've forgotten everything that's happening, but it does sound familiar now. Zero was the lady we found in the dark world. And she helped us out. Where am I going? Above? I think so. I'm pretty sure my gear is all fine. I don't think there's any issue there. I did look up, I looked up, like, what the, like, item level requirement is for, the, Alliance raid, and I know I'm already at the item level requirement for that, so as far as I know, there's, for all the story stuff, it should be fine, too.
hair free. Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness, and how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxuries are lost to us. We have no hopes or dreams, not even the release of death. Only hunger. Others are a means to an end, at times a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed, or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void-sent at heart. But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. And I cannot fathom why. What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it. Why are you here? Was there something you needed? So you're heading back now. Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
I may be muted. I was going to say, you didn't miss much of anything that I said. It would be sort of hilarious. Also, Varshan is suddenly older. If you could fall and just die anywhere. Just fall over in the middle of a town.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more.
What is it?
I suddenly have to use the bathroom. You good?
He's calling.
What is the meaning of this?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdire.
I thought she was in the void.
As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable. Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
What if Zero is your
Perhaps
sister?
she crossed
That's
over to the
probably
source,
not the
then
case.
immediately turned back.
I do not know. Could she have found a way home?
The how of it aside, if she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
I get the feeling whatever reason that you sensed her is probably not good.
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
Or at least not as good
North, you
as
say? Beyond the bounty.
you would like.
As good a place to start as any. My apologies, Zero, but your return to the Void will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
She can
All
just
right.
sit here and
I presume you wish
gorge
to stay here
herself
in
all day.
Arzatan until we return.
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
in other words, you're bored.
If Ashdaya was indeed here, other Voidsent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
If it's decided,
They've come for
then
the
I'll
apples.
contact
They
our
all want
associates
the
as well.
apples.
It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust? Understood. We'll see you there. We're to rendezvous at Tertium. We'll need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
Oh yeah, there's a title. Forgot. Forgot that's how that works. Great. Estinian. All accounts says Daya is Golbez's prisoner, yet if she was in the source, it could be that she managed to escape from the void, if only for a fleeting moment. But that is mere conjecture. If we want the truth, then we must go and find it. Come, let's make for Tertium. Our friends are waiting. Are we just going straight there? I'm going to say something that is unrelated to this game. But I'll get to that when there is not dialogue to be read. Y'shtola has a different outfit. She has a coat.
Any moment now.
All these scenes are voiced.
My friends,
That's fine.
'tis good to see you again.
I forgot you existed. Also forgot you were here. I guess that's probably why we came here.
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
Have we not actually, like, seen them in the story?
You get
Since
used
the
to
end
it.
of Endwalker?
It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead.
Based on the way they're talking, I'm guessing yes, we haven't seen them.
With the nation in ruins and the leadership void yet to be filled, there remains a lack of direction, a pervasive sense of aimlessness and worry.
Still, everyone wants to make things better. And we're here to help. A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
Doing a fine job. Sounds like quite the undertaking.
Indeed, it has not been easy. But we've been able to make progress thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls. The allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter.
How are you getting shelter
Meanwhile,
with that?
Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Are we going to be able to do
Like
something
Alcino
about
said,
that
they've got a long
destroyed
road ahead
city?
of them. But we'll
I
get
wouldn't be
there together,
surprised.
one step at a time.
It is kind of weird that that's like there
But enough
and all
about events
messed
here.
up still.
What brings you to us? And with new company, besides.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
You do know you have to actually say words for people to understand you. I don't know. I guess it takes less
13th.
energy to not speak.
After
I don't know,
traveling
they're
to
just
the
very
edge
good
of
lip readers.
existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while.
Well,
But I
that's
suppose there's
not how
no
that
stopping
works.
you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
Sure, that's the reason.
You could have at least invited me too. Surely there was room enough for me and Grahar in the Undersea Vault.
Nope. I thought you were busy. And in fact, you probably were.
I know, I know. I only meant to tease. Mostly.
How about next
on a
time
more
I still
serious
don't
note,
invite you out of
Are
spite?
we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around?
I mean, probably fine.
I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless,
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
She was more like a slave than an employee.
is that so?
Did we just decide we are not doing subtitles
I think we
now?
get along just fine, you and I.
Oh, you're angry. I know this emotion
Now
well.
that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand. As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ajdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north, perhaps even here in Galdemald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have. In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of Voidsent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
Are those like a common thing otherwise?
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon void-sent servants. The very same I believe you have mastered. While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
To summon not one, but several powerful Voidsent is no small feat. But if Ajdaya was indeed called from the void...
then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over, but I think that improbable, if not impossible.
Then we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Can you guide us there?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot, nor is flying an option due to the winds.
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumoured to have once been home to a Reaper Order.
That would indeed make an excellent start, though the question of how to get there remains.
Eulus may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
Okay. Well, just coincidentally, I guess the hunt train came here. Yeah. Oh, right, the thing I was going to say. I was trying to test something, streaming-wise. Well, just capture-wise in general. And discovered a fun fact, fun secret that they don't want you to know, they don't tell you about. Fun little Easter egg. The Elgato I have is basically one of the sort of newer ones. It, along with like the software that it's like compatible with, because it's a different software than my old one is, just does not work with older consoles. Anything that doesn't natively use HDMI, I guess. Well, actually, clearly that's not true. Certain ones it has trouble with, at least. Not all of them. Obviously, with the Xbox that worked, but certain ones for some reason, nope, can't do it. At least I think that was the reason. It could have also been a component issue specifically. Like maybe it doesn't work if you're playing something in 480p instead of 40i. I was doing testing with my Wii and it didn't. It works. There was a weird like sound issue where like the sound was not. It wasn't properly capturing sound. It recognized the sound, but it didn't. It couldn't like. It's difficult to explain. It made a noise, but it was not the noise that I wanted, so... Anyway. I'll have ways of dealing with that. I'll figure it out. Great. Oh, Maria, what a welcome surprise. I see you're traveling with a large crew as usual. Not to suggest that's an inconvenience for us. We'd be happy to share our supplies with you and your allies should you require any. OBS captures the howls of the damned instead of the pleasant Wii Shop music. More or less, yeah. Apologies if we interrupt you, Liz, but there's a matter we wish to discuss. We just finished our routine briefing, so you come at a good time. Is this about the Void Scent? It is. From what we can discern, they're coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper arts once lived in that area, did they not? Yes, they had a village there in the Lapis Manalis Caverns. The Scythe wielders forged pacts with Void Scent and took to battle with the beings at their side. For a time, they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of Magitech saw them fall out of favor. And when some were unmasked as insurrectionists, the order was outlawed. The village is believed to be long abandoned. Speaking of their art, seems you've picked it up. Who was it that taught you? I can't tell you that. Well, I suppose it's neither here nor there now, and also we're not going to get into a whole big conversation about that, because that's too much for just the fact that I happen to have a Reaper leveled. My sister has been taken captive by Voidsent. I sensed her presence in this land and have come in search of her. If Voidsent have been sighted here, then I believe there's a connection. We should like to investigate these caverns you mentioned, but Alphino tells us they're not easily reached. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tumultuous winds rule out walking and flying. If you want to get anywhere, you're going to need a Magitech snowcraft. The last remaining functional one we had has broken down. Should still be over in Cerulia Ingans, where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it? Perhaps the former engineers at Tapper's Den. Duty included transporting ceruleum tanks to Juturna Platform G using snowcraft. I expect they had to maintain a few over the years. That's worth looking into, I'd say. In the course of delivering provisions, I've come to know the people there quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. I ask you to accompany her. Given the presence of Voidsent, it's best that we avoid traveling alone. In the meantime, will you not tell me more about the mountain? I would like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search in earnest. Come with me. I'll introduce you to someone who's well versed in the local geography. Alize, was it? I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come with us to Tapper's Den? We can chat on the way. Am I going with Alize? Am I staying with Alphino for some reason? Where am I going? Over there. Alright. Okay. Interesting that it's raining. Generally, probably not a good time when it starts raining in the middle of like a snowfield. It's gonna be real slippery soon. More so than it probably already is. Don't worry about the fact that I am not appropriately dressed for this at all. Neither is she, clearly. But, you know, that's... I won't judge the choices of the cat girls.
What was it you wished to talk about?
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
Power.
I'm sorry?
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them. Why?
And there I thought it was something serious.
Well, it probably
I
is
help
very
them
serious.
because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
I'm sure there's more of a reason than
But
that,
what
but...
do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Dopamine, serotonin,
Didn't I?
good brain chemicals.
I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after.
That's the answer. I don't know what serotonin is,
anything
or
else?
I don't know what serotonin
If
actually
not,
is. Probably
let's keep
that one.
moving.
Right.
Methamphetamines? I don't know. Maybe that too.
To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
Maybe that's why you're bored all the time, is because you refuse to ever help anyone. You're just like, you know, I could help you, but I don't get anything out of it. Even if it would be more interesting to help you. Maybe you should just help people for fun. We should get back to it, but before we do... Are you alright, Zero? Did I say something that confused or upset you? No, I'm simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I'm ready and able. Oh, that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull over things. It's not much farther to Tapper's Den. I doubt we'll have much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive, so let's speak with the first one we spot. That's being chaotic good, help people recklessly on a whim. I guess, maybe. I need one more. I was going to say something and I forgot what it was. Oh, are we going to the cave? Yeah. It's like that's the only place around here where there's like anyone here, so. Jarek. It's over, Jarek. Wait, I know you. You're the one who roughed up the guards. After you left, your contingent friends came along. Our lives are a lot easier now, thanks to them. They understood our plight and offered to help, whether we wanted to stay here or return home. For that, we're truly grateful. Why did you give me a high five? We're grateful to you too, Alize. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it all the same to bring us provisions. Oh, don't mention it. We're just glad we can help. That said, we were actually hoping to ask a favor of you today. We need a Magitech snowcraft repaired, the one abandoned in Cerelia Ingens. We were told you might be up to the task. Ah, so you want to ride the mammoth. That sounds like a euphemism for something. Like some kind of drugs. You gotta ride the mammoth. That's what we took to calling the crabs on account of their size. Do you even know what a mammoth is? There's no such thing as a mammoth in this universe. What does that mean? Like, I don't know. The comparison doesn't really work. As often as I use them on rigs, I know a thing or two about their maintenance. See if I can get your mammoth roaring again. It's the least I can do to repay your kindness. Do mammoths roar? Or did they? I don't know. Wonderful. Please come back. Please come with us back to Camp Broken Glass, and we'll take it from there. So far, so good, Maria. Let's be on our way. Oh, well, I can just... Also, they haven't changed the name from Camp Broken Glass yet. Why does it even have that name? When I think of a place I want to be, I definitely think of Broken Glass. This is going to be unvoiced. Yeah, I can tell. Welcome back. I presume this is the engineer who will help us with the craft? I'll do everything I can to get her up and running again. I doubt I'll be able to do so quickly, at least on my own. The mammoth is big, and so are its parts. Some strong backs should make the work go faster. You have ours. You finished learning about the mountain, I take it? Aye, we have a solid grasp of that area, as well as the site of the snowcraft. My back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be glad to stand guard for Voidson and other unruly wildlife. Much obliged, miss. Let's all head over to the mammoth and assess what needs fixing. We have matters here well in hand, which means we can resume our duties. Would you care to assist us, Maria? How about you, Zero? What else is she gonna do? But she has to think about it first, of course. I'll assist you as well, as payment for answering my question. Sure, yeah. That's the only reason. It's hardly something that demands payment, but we'd be glad for your contribution nonetheless. She can only do something if she's paid, or if she thinks she was paid. Thanks again for agreeing to help. The Ilsabard contingent brings in shipments of food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. If you have to deliver a share of supplies to Tertium, I would appreciate it if one of you could assist us with the task today. I'll do it. Well, Maria, it looks like you're with me then. Voidsent sightings have been increasing by the day, which is why I had in mind to go out and patrol the Eblin Rime. Shall we? Okay. Where is that? Over there, okay. Oh, right there. Voidsent was spotted here not long ago. Considering the proximity to Camp Broken Glass, everyone is understandably concerned. Hopefully not for much longer. You follow this road eastward and I'll have a look to the north. If you should encounter any Voidsent, I won't begrudge you for dispatching them without me. Gotta kill 4 of them. I can do that. Nothing here. How about here? Also no. Probably there. Hello? I can assist, I think. It'll let me do it, right? I know there are certain things where it won't let you help. What else am I looking for? Right there. Why are you... I don't know why these things are so spread apart. Oh, you want to fight me too, for no reason? Which of these are my enemies? It's unclear. Search for Alizé. I think I found her.
All finished, are we? Good.
Yeah, I don't know, like, like
Cold doesn't let
breathe
up
into
on
my
me.
hands. That'll help. No, neither does the
They've
rain.
means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium,
Have you considered a hat
but the measures are still only temporary.
or an umbrella? I don't know.
Subsisting on charity, dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
You're doing your best, anyone can see that. Just try not to overdo it, eh?
Oh, come now. You think I don't know my own limits?
Yes, I think you don't.
Still, I appreciate your concern.
I'm
Well,
freezing.
our work here is done. We should be heading
Literally.
back. I hope Alphino and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble.
I will no longer be able to feel anything in any of my
I
limbs
cannot
after we're done
imagine
here.
how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else. She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
Meanwhile, I was waiting for it. It's like I could feel it coming.
Thank you, miss. Thank you.
That's a lot of echo. I guess they are literally in a tunnel, but, you know, still.
This feels strangely familiar.
There's
Excuse me,
apples,
Alpha.
cheese, and bread.
My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Is Alphino a licensed medical
Fine by me.
practitioner? I mean, maybe. He's clearly a medical expert of sorts.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
You don't have to enjoy each other's company to be comrades.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
Okay.
Oh,
She hates everyone.
Did I say something odd?
Yes.
no, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
You're not trying to murder them, I guess. Something.
If you say so. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
What is that?
Azim step-style dumplings. Buds, they call them. Never had a dumpling? It's like a kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables, usually, that you bake or steam. We have our own recipes.
I don't know if she has any
too. My mother liked to make them.
frame of reference where
Brother
baking
and
is.
sister always fought over the jam-filled ones. Just think of it as bread, all right?
Fancy bread. And it just breaks it in half and spills everywhere. How long did that take to animate? Who had to spend like an entire month animating that bread separating?
Though they're spicy, helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle, though.
All for this one scene.
Interesting.
Interesting good, or interesting...
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
That's one way of phrasing that.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
That's what's said by...
Oh, Euless.
Never mind.
Acquainted with Zero, are we?
I suppose I am.
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Alphino! Alize!
You're not important enough to get more than one voice line. Do I just get the silver pieces? Should I even bother taking the food? Just get the 1500 gil. Pianolo tomato salad, gyros, or melon pie. I'll take the melon, and also urchin pasta, and I'll take the melon pie. The distressed soldier has ill tidings to share with you. Unvoiced tidings. Forgive me the interruption, but they come with grave news. A horde of Void Center are approaching from the mountains to the east. Their numbers are beyond anything we've ever seen. There are dozens of them. What? But he's stolen on the others. Anyone outside of Tertium is in danger. Must find and bring them all here at once. Can we count on your aid, Zero? She has to think about it again. I've already settled the debt for my question. I'm not obligated to help. What's more, death in this world is absolute. You asked me to put my life on the line. Without suitable payment, I will do no such thing. So no. That's fair. What do we have to offer that might be enough? I mean, we probably don't really need your help. We'd probably be fine without it. You're right, Zero. You're not obligated to help, and I wouldn't presume otherwise. Nevertheless, we are in need. Assuming the booze I gave you is worth anything, would you at least be willing to stand and watch at this encampment? That way, more of us will be able to go out and see the people to safety. Very well. Unless we come under attack, I'll do no more than stand watch. Dare I say Tertium will be safe with Zero here? Let's go and find Estelle and the others, and assist with the evacuation. Yep, I guess we are fighting. Tertium will be fine. Ulysses people have weathered far worse. Must make haste to the snowcraft, where our friends and the engineer should be. Given their position, they may soon find themselves at the mercy of the Voidsent. If it comes to it, we must be prepared for battle. I'm ready, don't you worry. No, she changed to her battle clothes. I guess so did Alphino, but hers look noticeably less warm. How about you, Maria? Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Do you have time, chat? Do you have some time? Do you have a second? You have a minute? You good? You did everything you need to? Went to the bathroom? All that?
Report.
Oh, right.
Lost contact. When? Void sent. I'd bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once. A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass. I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch. But be ready to answer my call.
If it was Void sent, you'd be a fool to go alone. They'll find you before you find your men, and then they'll devour you as well.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
You're going to try to find.
Pay for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
Needs to find some clever excuse
No,
for why she can help,
I'm far
or why
better
she
suited
has
deal
to.
with Void sent. It makes sense. Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
I don't think she's capable of that.
Damn these demons!
Return to the camp. Now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're going to be switching to her, and then you're gonna have weird Reaper controls.
Why do you interfere?
You might.
Ah, of course. You sold your soul to feed.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
No, you sold your soul out to the bread. Yeah, we're switching to 0. What is this even? Engravement, jumping attack? In Communio, I just have... Okay. What is that? Sort pet hut? What? I don't know what that means. Let's see. Here we go. Okay.
A deal is a deal.
Actually, what am I doing?
I cannot let you pass.
Yeah, that's weird. Oops.
More. Still more.
Okay, just don't look at it. What's that? Can I stand in it? Fortunately, I don't have, like, the shield or anything. Well, that's great.
Not good.
Nah, I'm fine. Oh, that has a lot of range for some reason. Actually, wait, no, it's because this enemy is very large. I didn't know anything about the fact that the circle is, like, giant. Oh, okay, well, yeah, that's gonna cause problems, won't it?
How big must the gate be for their light to come through?
Pretty big.
Is this it then? Just like that time.
Just like that time when I was defeated by a Cyberman.
When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria still raged.
Stand aside if you value your life.
We're only after women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
You're not taking another step towards that village.
Stupid girl. You were warned.
Oh no, he's using chaos control. They're all doing it. I didn't know they had the Chaos Emeralds. Why would he shield with his sword instead of the shield that he has?
And now we can get back to our business.
Get up, damn you! Too weak. I need help. Someone, please. The same mistakes, the same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done? What? Who?
When?
You. What are you doing here?
Oh no, don't do that, Mike.
Y'shtola and Estinian had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
Can you stand?
Not finished yet, Zero. Let's fight together, or we're a little late, but we're coming to help you.
All right. I will let it burn. This fire in my breast. Let it burn and rage and guide.
I don't know if you should. You might want to see a doctor about that. Okay. You want to fight me too? I don't know why I'm using this attack over and over. What am I doing? Should I just... Oh, okay. Did they appear in a certain order? I'm not really sure.
My strength is spent. I'll only get in the way.
Chill out. We'll get through this together.
Okay.
Stay sharp.
Everyone all right?
Not finished yet.
No, you stop that. Where are we going? What does that do? Makes sense.
I will repay this debt.
Yeah, I probably can't destroy all of these.
Let's buy her some time.
Did I? Okay. Hero's concentration has been broken. Well, that's what happens. Mine doesn't do that.
You did well to find me out here.
We have Euless to thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
More casualties is not for you. The people of Garland won't thank you.
No. If it was not for you and the others,
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
I think so.
Zero, are you all right?
Well enough. No Voidsent struck here, did they?
Actually, yes, everyone's dead.
No.
But more importantly,
There
how
weren't
are
any
you
more
doing?
Casualties, thanks to you.
Oh. What are you doing?
Stopping you from falling on your
have no debts
face?
to repay, if that's what you're worried about. If anything, I owe you a week's worth of boots.
Alright. Let's say. Zero's convalescing aboard the train. Euless has already given her something to eat, so I suppose all we can do is wait. Can't help but wonder, though, what possessed her to go and fight all those Voidsen on her own. Not that I know the going rate for such things, but I doubt one boots would suffice. I think someone has been a bad influence on her. Oh, I'm just joking. Or am I? In any case, many people owe her their lives. I'll be sure to thank her when she's back on her feet. I don't need any of this. Doesn't matter. Whoops, nope. Relief is writ plain on Alphino's face. As I said, many people owe Zero their lives. This is not her world, not her battle to fight, yet she risked life and limb for us nonetheless. It will not be soon forgotten. Now then, I suspect that our friends will return soon. Once everyone is gathered, we can take stock of the situation. Alright. I will stand right here. Apologies for the delay. I finished replenishing my ether. Well, glad I'm to hear it. We must thank you again, Zero. Indeed, many are still alive because of you. The soldiers not least of all. How fared you? Better than I did, by all accounts. We had to contend with our fair share of void scent en route to the snowcraft, but we had the benefit of numbers. With our help, we quickly dispatched all the void scent that came our way. Thankfully, they stayed dead in our world. We were trying to decide what to do next when we received word about the transport. Which is how Alize, Maria, and I came to find you. While the immediate threat has been addressed, we cannot rest easy yet. For void scent to appear in such numbers, we must assume that a void gate has indeed been opened nearby. Many more of them can come through at their leisure. Seems the best course of action is to investigate Lapis Manalis, as you intend. What is the state of the snowcraft? Nearly operational, I believe. Reacher is with the engineer, who is hard at work as we speak. Why don't we join them in the Cerulean Ingans? Finally, a chance to go on the offensive. Yes, sir. I would join you as well. Wouldn't dream of refusing you, but what did you have in mind for payment? Payment won't be necessary. I will do this because I want to. You have kindled something within me, a compulsion, a desire to act, that has been burning since you came to my aid out in the snow. I do not understand it, but I wish to, and to that end I will heed it. Then perhaps I'll understand your answer. Free labor? We'll take it. I'd also like to join you in tracing the voids into their origin, though that would mean neglecting my duties here. Don't worry about us. Between my people and the contingent, we can keep things running well enough. Just find where the voids are coming from and see that they stop. Take care, Zero. I will. Alright, where to next? Down there. Alright, well. Cactus out. Where are we going? You know, that really doesn't seem like a great way to hold on to that thing. Actually, not even holding on the right side. I don't know, it's hard to tell how, like, smooth this thing is. Is it like a balloon? Because then that'd be pretty hard to stand on top of. Granted, I guess it's a little different, given that I'm flying, and I don't think this is meant to have a... It wasn't originally meant to fly. I don't think, anyway. Well, I mean, it has a balloon, so maybe it was, actually. Probably was always a flying mount. Anyway. There you are. Your timing couldn't be better. Thanks to Varshan's help, I've managed to finish the repairs faster than I anticipated. The mammoth's ready for the snow once more. You can leave the piloting to me, too. It'd be my pleasure to get you to where you need to go. You're too kind. Thank you. Let's be on our way then, shall we? To the dungeon, I assume? That's a dungeon shot. Yeah. That was what I figured we were going to be going to. With the way they were saying, like, yeah, everyone's going to be coming with. Like, alright. As we hopefully demonstrated, we're still capable of holding our own in battle. Which is to say, please don't hesitate to rely on us. Let me find whoever's responsible for unleashing the Void Sin. I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. Come, Maria. Let us find the truth of my sister's aura. I don't make a habit of fighting with top match attack, but it shouldn't be any more difficult than doing so astride a dragon. Welcome the change of pace. Once aboard the Mammoth, we all need to change into attire more suitable for combat. It can be no coincidence that a void gate is open where Vritra sends his sister. In all likelihood, something is in the offing, and we must be prepared. And you? If there is indeed a void gate, then there will be void sent, not merely lesser ones. Be on your guard for all manner of threats. I don't think Zero... Well, no, yeah, she wouldn't have been available for the last dungeon, because we got her after. Sure. That seems like a fine party. I don't... Yeah. I have to have Alphino as my healer.
If you insist.
Well, on Zero, so... Yeah. Literally, these two just have to be in the party, because he's the only tank option.
If you insist.
Let's give it
Okay, you just choose... You're really just choosing which DPS you want.
Together then.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do it. Oh, that's the mammoth, alright. Sure. You refighting things on top of it? I would guess so. Oh, right, also this is a thing that they... I don't know if I showed this before. Yeah, they put the portraits up at the beginning of the thing. It shows your portrait. Because before it was really just for PvP, or if you decided to look at it. So... Okay. Just a straight up griffin, why not? Alright. I assume I can't go down here. No, the map doesn't go there. And there's a tower over there, still just... I have to assume that will become relevant in the plot again at some point. It's really bizarre. You guys have a lot of health, don't you? Albion. Oh no. Wasn't sure what was happening there. More rumbling can be heard? Cool, great. Oh. Doesn't help that they barely moved. Left slam. Probably don't be on the left side then. I assume that would be relevant. Rumbling in the distance where? Oh, okay, I see. I mean, you could move him. You just refuse to. Is it there? It was like in the middle. Why aren't you deciding to do it this way? Why are you standing right? Okay, I guess it's single target. I'm never sure. Alright, I got materia out of that. Cool. So. No extra chests? Guess not.
No mercy!
What?
Out of my way!
This area is just called Lar. Sure. Keep going, though. You can do it. Oh, I only got one? Oh my god. Stop doing this, please.
Out of my way!
faded records. Emperor Solus is convinced this Magitech will spark a revolution in warfare as we know it. And as he devotes further resources to its advancement, our arts continue to fall out of favor. Fear the Age of the Reaper has come to an end. After all our forebears have sacrificed for the good of the Empire, the blood spilled, the lives lost. They dare deem us relics of a bygone era. Indeed, they believe the future lies with their Reaper battle armor. Trainee warning notice. Aspirants are reminded not to approach the figures of the Pale Harvest without express permission. They should be treated with no less reverence than Galatea herself, and are hardly less dangerous. Only those who have successfully forged a pact with an avatar may spar with the Galatea Parva. They will serve to refine one's use of invocations and tactical coordination. Galatea Magna, however, is reserved for those who are able to serve as hosts to their avatar. This periculous mannequin is designed to push a Reaper to their limits, if not beyond them. Learn to walk in Death's shadow, and you shall know no fear. Sure. I imagine that will all make sense later, or maybe it won't. Who knows? Dollmaster's Memorandum. Maintenance of the Galatea, Galatea? I'm not sure. Must be handled with the utmost of care. The delicate art of their making has long since been lost, making repairs difficult and reproduction all but impossible. The knowledge was kept secret, passed down to those who would inherit the position of Master Dollmaker, that is, until one man chose to break the tradition. He claimed to be leaving on a journey in pursuit of an unparalleled beauty, but we never learned the truth of it. The only thing that is certain is the art of our forebears left with him. Now, well, speaking of Galatea. Hey, how's it going? How dare you? Oh no, she's got the portals. Oh, okay. That's how that works. Are you gonna do something about that? Thank you. What does the eye mean? I don't know. Don't look. Perhaps.
Darkness, take you! I am of the first group.
It's verse before it, yeah. So we're going to, okay. Wasn't paying attention which one is second. Whoops. Excuse me. Oh. Alright. Oh, that works. Wait, where are we going? Which way is progress? I assume north? Okay, yeah, the direction of the chest. That makes sense, I guess. Gloves of aiming. Well, I'm not gonna really use that. I thought it said gloves of maiming for a second. Which would have been a thing for me, also. We fell. Everyone has very strong legs, very strong leg bones.
Of my way.
More materia. Is there anyone in the world that like gets that materia and is like, yeah, I'm gonna use this? Like, I have to assume, like, no. Like, there's no reason. Like, if you're going to use materia, you would want stronger materia anyway, so like... Yeah, why would you bother doing that? Yeah, he is struggling there. Oops. Yep, figured he was going to die soon. Yeah. That's the problem with trying to pull more, is the AI can't really do it. And I'm not a tank, so I can't do it. Not that if I were a tank, I necessarily would be able to, because I don't know how to do that. Alright, let's just deal with you two. Okay. Now we'll fight you for real. If Arshana, if you consider not standing in the middle of that, that might help you survive a little bit. Not getting hit by things. Getting hit is so enticing though. I mean, maybe that's why he became a tank. He just loves being hit. Can't get enough of it. Okay.
All shall cower before the might of Archfiend Kanyatso!
I feel like that name is a name I should recognize or something, but yeah. All right.
I've been waiting so long. Don't disappoint. Brace yourselves. I bring my all to bear.
What's going on there? There's water everywhere. Should I? No? Should go over there, apparently? Why? Oh, okay. Well, did not do that correctly. Here's the problem: is I should stop trying and just follow them instead. Oh, you're still just hanging out here? Really? I thought, I don't know. I thought you would have just like disappeared or something.
I've been waiting so long. Don't disappoint. Brace yourselves. I bring my all to bear.
So those two first, then those two. Where are you going? Apparently over here. They just know this is the safe spot. Oh, or not? It wasn't really, but that was where they decided to stand. Well, they were fine. I don't know what happened.
You really must try harder.
What? Why did I die to that? Did they just not stand in the thing? I'm not like, okay. I have seen there are some more interesting sides, but I don't know how to get any of them, so... I think most of them are just, like, extreme fights or whatever, in which case, yeah, yeah. That's... oh well. There was one that I tried to grind for, which you can get from one of the older dungeons. It's, like, one you can do, like, solo. It's like, one of the only... Actually, no, I don't think it's one of the only ones they added to the site. It's one of the only sides they added that actually looks interesting. But like I got like every single drop from that dungeon except for that side. I ran it like 50 times. And, yeah, never showed up for whatever reason. are we going? That corner? Watch again, I somehow get hit, even though I'm standing right. I think last time I was like right next to them, but I was slightly off in a spot that was not actually safe.
You really must try harder.
Yeah, I don't know why that killed me last time. I mean, I had a vulnerability stack, but that just one shouldn't have been enough to kill me. I don't know what that does. Where's the... The lesser curse tie will be upon you when this effect expires. I don't know what that means. Should I... Oh, I didn't realize I used that. Are we supposed to destroy these or not?
Out of my way. No more guidance.
That's fine, I'm sure. Yeah, we're all fine. Gave everyone the healing. The healing, it's not very useful. But I did it.
How do you like this?
What's going on? Oh, I think I did that correctly. Yeah, they're like in the wrong spot, but I get the feeling they're not going to be punished for it for no reason. Yeah, they don't get stacks. Okay. I didn't realize that was how that worked. Can I do that safely?
Still alive.
Finally. No. I thought he would like fall into the water or something, but no. You just seem just disappointed. Guess we'll talk to you in a bit. All right. Yeah, was he one of the important ones, or I don't know. I don't think so.
Tell me one thing, Cagnazzo. A dragon of our world crossed over into yours long ago, but I have felt her presence here again. What is the meaning of this?
I dare say what you felt was this.
Oh no.
What have you done to Ashdaya?
If you want answers, you'll have to get them from Lord Golbez. Assuming you've the strength to face him. A pity I will not see the plan to fruition, but my part is done. And to fight with the thrill of battle in my heart makes it all the more worthwhile.
No! Wait! Where is she? Where is my sister?
At long last, I go to join the great flow.
We found your sister. Congrats.
By the gates closing, there can be no doubt that he was the one who opened it.
Ashdaya, I prayed we might meet once more.
She is likely still in the void. Take heart. We will find her yet.
She's fine, just missing an eye. Maybe more than that, who knows?
So what now?
While you discuss how to proceed with your search, I would excuse myself to look around. There may be salvage that we could use at the camp.
In that case, I'll patrol the area for more Voidsent.
Very well. Let us take a moment to consider our options.
Well, we took a moment. That is the last. That's the end of the moment, right, or something. So we have discovered the source of the Voidsent outbreak in Garlemald. Gate forced open for the void. The barrier between our worlds is especially thin here, I suspect. Elsewise, I see little reason why the Reapers chose to live in such an inhospitable place. Even if the conditions are ideal, we're talking about a gate that could pass an archfiend. Opening one so large could not have been easy. In the age of Alig, Emperor Zandi created an enormous portal using a prodigious amount of ether harnessed by the Crystal Tower. In theory, a similar feat should be possible from within the void. One need but have the requisite amount of ether, such as that harbored by a great worm's eye. And its ether is indeed greatly diminished. In Maria's vision, Golbez let his archfiends feed upon Ashdaya's ether. If he has also taken an eye to open this gate... It does not bode well, I know. Nevertheless, we must remain hopeful and continue our search. What I find curious is why our foes chose to strike now, some 5,000 years after Ashdai had vanished into the void. While their overarching plan remains a mystery, what exactly was Cagnazzo's part in it that he had finished? Luring us here, maybe? I don't know. I mean, if that was the only plan, then I think we would have already found out what the rest of it would be. Now I can enter the dungeon again, if I want. You know, I was thinking... Never mind. Oh, Ashdaya, what has become of you, that even your eyes should be so spent of ether? Oh no, my gold saucer card ran out. I cannot bear the thought of her being held captive a moment longer, but how will I find her? What must I do? Calm yourself, Ritra. I appreciate that you are upset, but such passion clouds your judgment. You must endeavor to remain composed. When your mind is clear, we may consider how to proceed with our search. You are right. In the meantime, I will help Alphino and Alize back at the village. It sounds like a fine idea. We should go as well. No, I thought he was going to walk away in that direction, which wouldn't make any sense. Wait, where am I going? Just... That's weird. Okay. Just gotta run all the way back, I guess. Is that just going to be the theme? That's what we'll do? Like, just run through the dungeon again. We've got it here. Why not use it? The thing is, it only works if the dungeon is something that you would reasonably go back into, which some of the dungeons are not. Not places you just casually walk back into. Which makes the roulette not make a whole lot of sense, but don't worry about that part. Oh, I can use mounts. I just realized it says I can use mounts here. But only right now. I can't, okay. I can't fly, though. I don't see Rachel with you. Is everything alright? Not really. He needs a moment to himself. While he is indisposed, we thought we'd lend you a hand. Just finished patrolling the area, so we're fine on that front. There are no signs of Void Scent, and I doubt we'll see any more now that the gate has been closed. As for Alphino, he set his sights on the Ceruleum Spring. We're hoping to take as much of the stuff as the snowcraft can bear. That much fuel would keep the people warm for a good while. We've managed to procure a few suitable containers for transporting the Ceruleum, and we are about to return to the spring. If you have in mind to scrounge up more containers, I can take what you have now and get them filled. Thank you, Estenian. The more we can load into the snowcraft, the better. Do you and your Stola mind helping us with our search, then? We need to take any suitable containers to the spring, and then back to the snowcraft once you fill them with ceruleum. But why, though? Bottomless barrel? Doesn't seem bottomless at all. This is less than container and more a sieve, given its poor condition and visible holes. Dilapidated barrel. This is less a container and okay, same thing. Hole poked barrel? I'm guessing this is not gonna work then. Sturdy barrel. Oh, this one takes a little longer. The container appears to be well suited for repurposing. It'd be a fine choice for ceruleum storage. Oops. Well, not all the way back, but most of the way back. I'm sure I showed this mount at some point. I'm pretty sure I did. I believe this is one of the PvP mounts, I think. Pretty sure that's where I got it from. It's not like one that was like super difficult to obtain or anything. Just one. This is like an old reward, actually, I think. You doing all right, Zero? Probably. Great. If that one has been filled, you should hurry and take it to the snowcraft. Stanian has already seen to the rest. Go on ahead. The others ask that I remain here in the event they find more. Okay, I don't have to actually run all the way back there, because that would be kind of a waste of time. How's it going, Estinian? Good work, my friend. I expect we'll have a sizable load to deliver. Why are there two? Oh, okay, never mind. I thought there were two sparkling spots. I was confused. The snowcraft is all but overflowing with ceruleum containers. However, several of our comrades have yet to arrive. Perhaps a nearby vantage point will afford you a more favorable view of their return. Sure. That's a weird way to phrase that.
Is Ritra not back yet?
Of course not. Nah, he's fine.
My apologies for the delay.
Are you all right?
I am. As distressing as this turn of events was, the eye itself gives me cause to hope. While it is no longer possessed of Ajdaya's will, it may yet lead us to her. Were it not for your encouragement, I would never have dared to embark on my search, much less come this far. I will not lose faith. I will find my sister, wheresoever she may be.
We'll return the eye to her, together.
Though tainted, the eye has not fully succumbed to darkness. Ajdaya herself may have been able to resist its influence.
Well, as much as we'd love to take part in your next foray, we can't abandon our efforts here.
Indeed. We'll need to keep a close watch, in case the Void Gate opens again as well. Though should it prove safe to do so, I have some ideas for how we might put this village to use.
Do what you must. We will manage.
To free Ashdaya, I expect we will have to deal with Golbez once and for all. After which you may undertake your work without worry.
We look forward to the glad tidings.
You'll take good care of everyone, won't you?
What? Why do you ask me this?
Because comrades look out for one another. And I can't think of anyone more qualified to keep them safe.
How dare you suggest I have friends?
True. I will do no less than I've promised.
If our respective plans are settled, then let us head back.
All right. Suppose this is where we part ways for now. Though we have every faith in you, we will pray for your safety all the same. Why did you take like a half a step forward? I'm glad we had the chance to talk, Zero. Take care. Until next time. Till next time. Zero's got paths barred. I think. Well, actually, the annoying thing is if I... Nah, it's fine. I'll just go over there. I was thinking, like, well, I can't really quit here because then that'll cause problems. They don't like you when you do that. But I can quit here, and that's fine. Log out, quit, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that'll be it for today. I can't do all of it tonight. There's a lot. And also, I know there's a boss at some point, so yeah, don't have time for all that. Until next time, yes. Speaking of which, next time will be tomorrow. The schedule's already been updated. I did that before the stream. I should be back tomorrow, and then we can finish this. This week's schedule was supposed to be very different, but yeah, things got in the way of that. So, yeah. Yeah. Back to FF14 tomorrow, and then SMT4 will start next week. Should start on Wednesday. That should be the plan. I believe. Yeah. Otherwise, don't really have anything else, I don't think. Right? Other updates, other important things to mention? Pretty sure I don't. Just, yeah. Should... How long that'll go? Well, what else? I mean, there will be other things, but not right now.
The final days were upon us.
Yeah, no, nothing I need to mention.
Rent by tooth and claw.
No, nothing I need to mention now. I was going to say, it's like, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll be streaming on Sunday or Monday, but I doubt it. I doubt I'll do that. Yeah, no. I guess Sunday would be a more convenient day than tomorrow, I guess, to stream. I don't know, Sunday night. I don't think I'll do that. Should I raid someone instead of... I had an outro ready, but I could also just raid someone instead. Could do that. I don't know why I'm turning that down on... Well, I mean, it's a little loud is why, but also, I'm not sure why. It doesn't turn it down for me. 1 second.
The star seemed doomed to unravel.
Just need to have 2 sets of audio going in at once, and it makes it hard to
There were those who stood
hear things.
defiance of that fate. The hour is come for
It's been a while for outros. It has. It has been a while, hasn't it? It may be a while longer. Who knows? Who knows? Here is what I will do. Is I will leave you. I will leave you just like I left. Just like I left for cigarettes that one time. Totally, that was all I did. I came right back for sure.
You took your time.
I don't know what it was.
This land was but fleeting.
Going with any of these things I'm saying.
The end draweth nigh.
Unable to raid. Okay. Cool. Unable to... Oh, no? I was going to say, is it because ads? But no, that's not right. What? Ads just end? No, that's not confusing. That's confusing.
I knew it. This star.
Hold on, I might know what the issue is.
Take care, my
I think it's doing that thing where... Because I've been on the... because this tab has been open for a while. It's like not really working.
Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Do as you must then, but we scions will fight until the heavens fall.
Okay, yeah, it's working. Okay, it's yeah. For some reason, when you leave the tab open, because why would I bother? I used unraid. No, I didn't. It didn't happen. It's because I closed the thing because Twitch, do something about your everything, about your UI and also everything else and your website, and just shut down the site, please, because I don't just shut it down. Just shut it all down. I'm having technical difficulties that are completely my fault. Shut down the site. This is unacceptable. You're making me look like some kind of... I don't know. Anyway. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow evening. We'll play more. And yeah, I'll finish this whole thing. I believe there should be a trial and also the Alliance raid, and yeah, I think that's it. I don't know if there's anything else. There might be. If there is, I don't know, we can get to it on Sunday or something. I think we will only have time for that other stuff, so yeah. Yeah. That's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.